This is going to be fun, guys. At least it is for me. Oh, gosh. There's my friend Teresa, Karen, Mona. I'm just waiting for it to go live on YouTube. Sometimes it takes a hot minute. I don't know why. We'll just give it a minute. It's coming. I can see it coming. There it is. Hi, guys. Good afternoon. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Karen. Hi, Delphina. Hi, Mona. There's Dawn and Robin. Hi, guys. Delphina, are you referring to this? Cutest little basket ever. Hi, Mary Lou. You know Mary Lou, Martha's Vineyard. I've never been there. And it is actually on Tony's and my bucket list. Someday we will be going to Martha's Vineyard. Yes, we will. Hi, JoJo. Hi, Judy. Karina. Oh, good. We're getting a good group. Delphina, is this what you're referring to? I'm pretty sure this is what you're referring to. These are the cutest little buckets. Hi, Anita. Hi, Diane. Oh, my gosh. It's a great group. Delphina, this is the Buddy Box from Simple Artful Stuff. Yes. Teresa or Dawn can link it for you in the description. I do have a video out there on making these. They come in 2 sizes. This is the smaller version. So, yes, this is cork. And they come with a variety of shapes here or no shape. You can just make this plain box without any shape. But this is the Buddy Box from Simple Artful Stuff. Very cute. So let me, I need to make Mona an admin. So hold on. Let me see. Oh, I can't do it there. Hold on. Let me find Mona. Hold, please. Where's Mona? There she is. Add as moderator. There we go. Now, Mona, if you say something, you should come up with blue by your name because I just added you as a moderator. But anyway, these are both the small. The large Buddy Box is this one. I made mine all out of cork. And this one I actually have a wallet lining, the self-adhesive wallet lining in. But you can make it just plain without any accent. This one has the round accent. This one has the kind of a squarish accent. I love them. I'm probably due to make another video on them because I need a few more. Yeah. They're so easy to make, you guys. Simple Artful Stuff. Yeah. There you go. Teresa got it. Thank you, Teresa. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Annie. Awesome. Okay, guys. I have a couple announcements, and then we're going to sew something up. We're going to Skyve it and sew it up. So, a couple announcements is I got my 27 card slot accordions in today. Now, I only got 100 in, and I've already sold 15. So, I'm probably going to order some more because, number one, I love them, and I know how popular they are. But these are the 27. I should probably grab one so you can see it finished. Should I? Let me see. Let me go grab one. Hold, please. Hold, please. I don't have any out here. I do my best to be prepared, and I just forget something. But that's okay. All right, so here's one in leather. This is leather. This purple is leather. It's just stunning. And a black matte purse clasp. This is what I carry every day. you'd be shocked at how many cards you have. And it's really not the cards necessarily. It's gift cards, it's ID cards, it's insurance cards, dental cards, you know, business cards. Mine is not full, but I bet I have 20 things in here. I only have 2 cards and a driver's license. Yeah. So this one is in leather. This one is for sale. This one is in vinyl. And this one, I added a pocket to the back. But it's the same 27 card slots. So I have all the first class and the 27 card slot accordions in stock now. With the exception of in both the 4.5 inch and the 7.5 inch purse class, I'm waiting on a true light gold that matches my light gold hardware. So the previous light gold I had, and I still have some of the 4.5 inch purse class in the kind of a rosy gold, but I'm getting the light gold in. So I know. They are addictive, and it is Lori's pattern from Wild Pony Designs, which I sell on my website. The Quick and Easy Accordion Wallet. It's the pattern. So, hi Pamela. Hi Lisa. Hi Heidi. Hi Kathy. Hi Donna. Okay, guys. This is only my second cup of coffee today. I know, I'm kind of, I spent 3 hours out in the pool, just relaxing. It was a wonderful thing. It was just a wonderful thing. I am getting a, I'm getting a commercial. Let me skip it. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Okay, guys. So that's what's in stock. What else did I get today that I was waiting on? Oh, I got, I was almost out of the 4.5 inch black matte purse class. So I did get those, a restock of those today too. Yeah. The other thing I wanted to show you just real quick and see what the interest would be. See what you guys think. Hi, Cheryl. I know. They're addictive. So if you don't want to make one, I have plenty in stock that are pre-made. So please go purchase. Just saying. You've seen me make the, I'll show you this too. You've seen me make my new straps with the strap ends. This is the die that I have. Ugh, I have to be very careful because these are sharp. This is the die I got, and I got it from Ken on Etsy. So I will link it in the description below if you want to purchase one from him. He's from Hong Kong. But this is what I have. It's for 1.5 inch straps, but 3/4 inch swivel clasp. So this is what I have, and these are the wide double cap rivets that I sell now. I absolutely love them. So, but my question to you guys is, if you don't want to buy the die, but you'd like to have some of these, are you interested if I sold these? This happens to be black leather. So you would need 2 for each strap. So I was going to sell them in 2 each. So you'd need 1 for each end. This happens, like I said, this happens to be leather. So I was considering just selling them because, you know, some people don't want to, number 1, get a die. Number 2, they don't have any leather. This is fairly thin leather that would be easy to sew. I didn't skive this, and it wouldn't need to be skived. So I was considering selling it in a variety of leathers. Vinyl I could do as well, but thank you, Teresa. You're very helpful today. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Marie. I don't sell the stickers, but if you want some, I'll sell them to you. I mean, I'll send them to you. I'm not going to sell them. They're free. So if you want a few, I mean, if you wanted 20, that would be a different story. But if you wanted a few, I'd be happy to send them to you. So is anybody interested in buying leather strap-ins? This is a 1.5 inch for 1.5 inch webbing and then 3/4 inch hardware. I would sell them by the 2 each because to make one strap, you would need 2. So this isn't leather. This is vinyl. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. How about a matching piece for the strap adjuster? Oh, you mean this piece? Yes. Yes, for this. Who was that? Mary Lou. Yes. And then, yes, a 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch piece for this. Absolutely. Good idea. Good idea. Okay, so let me write that down because if I don't write it down, I don't know about you guys, but I move on to the next big thing and I forget. All right, so 2 strap-ins, strap connectors, that's what I'm calling them, and 1.5 by 1.5 strap end. Good idea, Mary Lou. Yes. So I would probably sell them in maybe 5 colors: black, brown, pink, blue. They would be plain colors. That way it would go with most bags. So I'm thinking about doing it in black, brown, pink, blue. Is that 4 colors? And maybe like a taupe. I'm just trying to think of the leathers that I have in stock. So anyway, I'm thinking about that. That's a good idea, Mary Lou. So it would include two strap-ins or strap connectors and 1 little piece for the strap-in that would be matching. Yeah. They wouldn't be very expensive. It really depends on the leather that I choose, but it wouldn't be very expensive. Okay, so that's that. Let me move this over. No purple. I could do purple. I could do purple, Nancy. Okay, I'm going to write these colors down because if I don't... I was just trying to think of colors that most people would use. Pink. I'll add purple. Taupe. And blue. There you go. Thank you, Nancy. All right, so that's that. You have to be very careful with these dies because they are extremely sharp. The other thing that I have is I have 3 versions of a overlay, zipper overlay. I have, let me see which one this is. I have this one, which is a 6-inch opening, and that's, so I got this from Ken too. It's just a very simple overlay. 6-inch opening. Again, I would sell them in a variety of colors. This is also leather. This one is a 7-inch opening. So you can see the difference. There, obviously, it's an inch difference, Barb. So those 2 in the same colors. Maybe I could sell them as a set. I don't know. So those. And then I have this die that I got from my friend Anne. This is a 7.5-inch opening. And it has a place for you to put your tag. Yeah. I really like it. So I don't have one that I've done in leather, but these happen to be vinyl. So here, you've seen me use all of these before, but this is where I either attach my metal tag or a cork tag. You can use these on the inside or the outside. So there's one in a kind of a blue faux suede. This is actually leather. This is brown croc leather. That is leather. And then this is just a snakeskin vinyl. but this is a 7.5 inch opening. So a 6 inch opening, a 7 inch opening, and then this one that is a 7.5 inch opening. So those, I'm thinking about doing those, offering those in leather, because I have so much leather. What can I say? Thank you, Norma. Yeah, they do. There are SVGs. There are SVGs out there. However, I have found it a challenge to use my scan and cut with leather. Leather is a little thicker. It does great on vinyl. So that's why I'm not going to do the vinyl. These are fair. These don't need to be skived. None of those are skived. And so that's why I was going to do it in leather. But you could certainly use your own SVGs. I'm sure many of you probably has SVG files. Okay. So that's what I wanted to talk about for that. I got this all tangled. Let me untangle it. Then I'm releasing the tutorial tomorrow for the Tamor crossbody. Here it is. You guys, this, Kasai and Susan did this live. They did it in a 2-part live because it's a fairly long sew. It's not, I don't know if she calls it an intermediate pattern. She probably does. This is a great pattern, you guys. So this is the crossbody that goes, the cross adjustable strap that goes with it. But if you are in for a really good, well-written pattern, Linda Lynn Designs, I know Linda, she is a beautiful person too, so I don't mind supporting and promoting her whatsoever. But this is her first pattern, the Tamor crossbody. It's got a full wallet here on the front. You open it up, it's got a twist lock and 2 magnetic snaps, so it's very secure. It's got a zipper pocket, a slip pocket, and on this side it's got 8 credit card slots and another slip pocket and room for whatever you want to put in there. But it's nice because it's got 3 closures, 2 magnetic snaps, and a twist lock. I love that. Then on the back you have a huge slip pocket with a magnetic snap. My iPhone 14 Pro Max fits in here just fine. Then you've got a top zipper closure. You've got another zipper pocket, a huge zipper pocket. And this one I did use that 7.5 inch die with my tag. I put a beautiful thing tag. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not. But and then on this side you have 2 slip pockets, one for pens and one for whatever else. Then you have tons of room. It is not a quick sew. There are a lot of pieces, and don't be deterred by the amount of pieces, because obviously they all serve a purpose, and she in the pattern does it by section. So she gives you need this piece, and this piece to do this section. It's really nice. Linda did just an awesome job on this pattern. She asked me what I would change. There is absolutely nothing I would change. Hi, Moon Dragon. Jeannie. You're getting ready for your next project. You're going to be 100 before. Nancy, I know exactly what you mean. I have so much stuff and so many patterns to do. There is absolutely no way I can get them all done, even probably in the next year. But this is a great pattern. So the Tamor crossbody, it's on Etsy, and I don't know if you guys linked it already. You probably did. Hi, Denise. It is not, like I said, it's not a quick pattern, but anybody can do it. You just need to take your time. Here's what I'm going to suggest, that you pick your materials wisely. This is vinyl, and then this for my, oops, I gotta open this. For my lining, I used the liner text by Sew Yours, and it's fairly thick. So I think for my next one, I think I'm gonna do it in leather, but I'm gonna use a 300 denier waterproof canvas for the linings. It will be better, I believe. It's very doable with the fabrics that I chose, but I would choose something a little on the thinner side. She does a lot of thinning of the seams too, so just keep that in mind. The other thing I would change for me personally is I would make the gusset just a little bit wider. I think the next one I do that I'm going to do in leather is I'm going to widen the gusset by 1 inch. Just a personal preference, not necessary. I know a lot of people like the thinner profile, but and it's not really even required. I keep looking at it and thinking, do I really need to do that? Probably not, but I'm going to. I'm going to try it 1 inch wider. I think I say in the video tomorrow that I'm going to do it 1.5 inches to 2 inches. I don't think it needs that. So this one is for sale on my website. Yeah. Very cute. The Tamar Crossbody by Linda Lynn Designs. I mean, the pattern is, how she did it with all the pictures is perfect. Okay, so that's that. Let me move this over here. The other thing that I just finished, you guys, is the Belinda bum bag. My friend Katrina at Unicats Patterns just released this, I think a week or so ago. And I had to make one right away. She said, in a full disclosure, she sent me the pattern. I love this bag. It's got a gusset and it's got a back zipper pocket, which is good size. And then it's got a front zipper pocket, which is also good size. And then you open it up and you have lots of room inside. So I added a crossbody strap or a waist strap, either one. It's fully adjustable. It's got waterproof canvas on the inside. I know I used the same fabrics on these two. I don't know why I did that, but I did. This is the standards, the regular size. It also comes in a large. So I think my next one, I'm gonna make a large. This one would be perfect for me. It's the perfect size for everything I carry. Isn't it cute though? It's the Belinda Bum Bag by Unicats. Very cute. Very, very cute. She also, I think, is on Etsy. This pattern is on sale right now too. And the Tamar is going to be, there is a code that is in the description of the video, which is being released tomorrow for 10% off the pattern. So don't buy the pattern until tomorrow. Just saying. It's 10%. I mean, you know, so. All right, so those are the two. So the next thing, this is what we're going to do today. I know I've made a ton of these. I'm going to make a mega accordion, but the difference is, you guys, I went to Tandy. I don't know what day it was. What is today? Thursday? To get something specific. Just two little things. Actually, I got some for Lori and I got some for me. Thank you, Teresa. And they had this leather. You guys, they had gotten a shipment of leather pallets. You know, it's Tandy. They sell leather. They got, and Tony went with me, and it's his fault because he's my enabler when it comes to getting leather. He scouts the store and finds things that he likes, and he shows me, and this is the coolest leather. I'm not going to be able to show you, but when you put a flashlight, I don't think it'll work. I don't even know where my flashlight went to. Oh dear. Oh, here it is. But when you put a flashlight on it, it glows. I doubt you're going to be able to tell on camera here. Yeah. But it glows. So if this room was dark, you'd be able to see this, that some of the green and the pink glows. I'm typically not into glowing fabrics. This is just stunning, gorgeous fabric though. Leather. Diane, what'd you say? Your Tandy doesn't have anything exciting. You know, the thing about our Tandy here in Tampa is they typically have some standard stuff, but I have started to expand my horizons. So when I go in there, I've gotten to know the people that work there, of course, and that's not ever good, because I went earlier this week to buy two little things, two little conchas, and they had them in stock. I called ahead. He had them up at the cash register. They were $3 each. So that's what I went for. And Nick, the guy that works there, said, "Hey, Barb, we got a bunch of leathers in." I said, "No, you didn't." He goes, "Yes, we did." So I said, "Where is it?" And it was over on a table that hadn't even put it out yet, really. This was one of them. Gorgeous. I love it. So it's very unique. It's not for everybody, but it's a great piece of leather, and I got tons of it. So the other thing I was going to do, besides selling the strap connectors and the zipper overlays, is I thought for people that don't want to buy even a quarter hide or a piece of leather, I thought I'm going to start seeing if people want me to sell a leather kit for the accordions, the small and the mega. I would sell a piece of leather, and I will skive it before I send it to you, because then way you don't have to have a skiver. I will skive it in advance and send you your choice of purse clasp and an accordion. So all you would really need to do is have a piece for your lining and a piece of Decaville. Now, my question to you is, would you rather have me sell you the Decaville as well? A piece of Decaville to go on it? I'm not going to put it on there for you, but I thought, you know, let me ask what people would want. You want the leather that glows? I know, this is gorgeous. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go over to my skiver, and I'm going to skive this. Even though I've already put the Decaville on, you can skive it, believe it or not. So let me, so what would you guys want? I mean, I have so much leather. I have plain black, I have brown, I have pink, fuchsia, I have blue, navy. I mean, so the thing you would have to do is actually show proof. And if you bought the purchase of the pattern, but so the other thing I was going to sell was the Barbie wallet, the leather Barbie wallet. It doesn't require an accordion. It just has purse card slots in it, and it's a pattern by Purses by Holly. You would love the kit. You should. I should. Okay. I'm going to just try it. I'm going to start with just a few small leathers. And once you skive this, it can be sewn on a domestic machine, depending on your domestic. So you guys would need to know your own machines, whether it would work. So let's go over to the skiver, and we're going to skive it. So I'm going to change the camera angle, and we're going to go over there. Okay. So let me turn old Skyving on. So the thing with, oops, there's a thing on the floor here. The thing with, let me bring my phone over so I can see what we're seeing and if it's good enough. Hold on. You know, I got into leather and I bought a skiver. So, but a lot of people don't want to get into leather to that degree. So I always have a piece of scrap that I test skiving on. So this was the first one I skived, this little piece right here, and it was too thin. So then I did it over here and it's too thick. So I did it on this side and it's perfect. It's kind of like, you know, the bears. My porridge is too hot or whatever that is. All right, I'm gonna skive the long edges. I do not skive the top edges because we want that to fit in the first class and be snug. Perfect. That is just perfect because you fold it over and it's easy. Okay, let's do this other side. Uh-oh. Hold. Don't rip on me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hold on. Let me get that off of there. My head's going to be in the camera. So sorry, guys. Let me just make sure I got it out of there. Okay. Let's try that again. Perfect. I'm going to do that just a little bit more right there. Perfect. Okay, that's it. That's it for skiving. Okay, let me go back over here and bring you with me. How do you like that camera action? I know, kind of weird. Oops, trying to plug my phone in. There we go. You love sewing leather. I know, me too. Me too. So now this, when I put this in here, you see the thickness? Let me put it down so you can see better. Thickness, that's perfect for in a purse clasp. All right, so we're gonna put these. Let's, I had a question for you before we go any further. Should I do I'm using an antique brass purse clasp. Should I do this tag or should I do this cork tag? What looks better? Knowing that I'm going to use an antique brass. The only thing about this cork tag, it kind of disappears. Can you even see it? What do you think? The metal tag? I agree with you because this one kind of disappears. Yeah. Let's do this one. All right, so I'm going to put it on and I'm going to go down centered. Let's get this out of the way. Right here. All right, what did I do with my washer? Here it is. Okay. Now, I am not going to put the standard Decaville Heavy here because I don't think I need it. We'll see. But I don't think I'm going to need it because this leather is pretty thick. Denise, you need that leather. I know, it's gorgeous. Let me tell you what the ounces is. I'll tell you. So, here, let me do it up here. Yeah, this is 4 ounce, a little over 4 ounce leather. So it has to be skived. No way, I wouldn't want it. It's just too thick. You wouldn't want to do any thick seams like that. All right, let's add my tag. See if I can get my tag on there straight. Now, I know this leather isn't for everybody because, you know, the kind of the background is a little bit like snakeskin. I don't know if it is. So it's not for everybody. That is for sure. All right, I'm going to cover that with a piece of fleece. I have lots of little tiny pieces of fleece. There we go. Okay, perfect. Let me have a sip of coffee and we're going to sew this up. First of all, let me make sure I got this on here straight. Yes, I did. It's a beautiful thing. All right, right sides together. And this is the, obviously, the Mega Accordion Wallet by my friend Ethel Lori at Wild Pony Designs, but she sells the pattern on my website. She gets all the money. Okay. All right. Let's sew it together. So I can't tell you any of the measurements or any of that. So we're sewing down the sides. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah. Okay. Let's turn it right side out. Good job, Marilyn. That Susu Sling is a great little pattern too, isn't it? I don't know if this guy's working on another pattern or not. She's a busy girl. Kathy can't sew. I think she is having problems with her machine. Are you still having problems, Kathy? That's a bummer. Okay, now we're going to sew the top and bottom closed. Dawn, are you gonna go live and sew those, or are you just gonna sew them? You should go live. Kathy, can't you get your Machine fixed. All right, let's open up our clasp here and do a dry fit, as Lori says. You're just gonna sew. Yeah. Well, you could just go live and just let people chit chat. You know. All right. Let's see how we did. I cut myself the other day. Hold on, and I gotta put Band-Aid back on. I snipped my finger with my scissors. Very bad. Who else has Band-Aids in their sewing room? They're right here at the ready. Because I'm constantly doing something. Yep. All right, let's try this again. Okay, I just need to do a little pounding. Might be a little bit of noise. When I do that, Tony says, he comes in and says, is the elf working today? Yes. Okay, yeah, that is actually going to be perfect. I don't need to finagle that right now, but let me check this other side. Perfect. Okay, let me make my hole though. So I do need to get this on here so I can make my hole. There we go. Let's mark for my hole. I did it with these scissors. I was doing something and these scissors are so sharp. I could feel it too. I thought, oh gosh, I'm going to be a bleeder. It's all right. It happens. Okay, let me grab my tools. And make my hole. Beautiful. I've done so many of these, I know now exactly what the hole's supposed to look like. Isn't that funny? All right, let's get that on there and see how it looks. You just ordered another cam snap. I know. You know, I have two, and I do use them all the time. Oh my gosh, did that work out perfect? Okay, good. All right. Let's put these tools away. Have a sip of coffee. And let's sew our accordion on. So I've got tape on each flange on the inside. So there's 4 of them. And let's find our center. This is how I do it. Okay. Let me grab some clips. And then we're going to do one side at a time. Lori has videos on how to make these too, by the way. Since it's her pattern, you know, that only makes sense, doesn't it? Okay. All right, let's do it. And I start from the bottom. No, Denise, I sell these marking pens. I get them from Chris. These, I have them on my website. They're cheap. And you get it 2 inserts with it. One that's in it and a spare. Let me go from the top here. I like them. I like them better than the ones on Amazon. I can't tell you really why, but I do. I think they mark better. I don't remember how much they were. Isn't that terrible? Okay. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Look at the thread I'm using. You can't even see it. All right, so now we're going to pull this side down, and I'm going to just do one side at a time. And clip it in place. Okay, let's do it. And then you just go back to where you started on the other side. And it's on the bottom, so it's not very visible. Good. If you have a cylinder arm, these megas are actually easier to sew on the cylinder arm. But I'm always wanting to make sure I do things that everybody could do. So, you know, most people have a flatbed of some kind. It sounds like it talks. Kathy, that's funny. Thumper talks to me. He sure does. Okay, let me get this on here. Thumper and I are good friends. He's a noisy guy, but I love him. I wouldn't change this machine for anything, honestly. All right, let's do it. This one, it's easier to start here. Right there. Alrighty. Now we'll just put the clasp on and we'll be done. This might be my new wallet. I know, it's shocking. I know, I can't believe it. I can't believe I even said the word. Just looking for any little threads, like right down. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that, you guys. Oh. Okay. All right, let me grab some glue. Let me see if I have enough. I didn't even think about screws. Yeah, I got enough screws here. Okay. Now, I'm using Aleene's leather and suede glue because I'm using leather. You really can use Fabri-Tac. So if you're not a leather maker and you want to buy a kit, you don't absolutely have to have leather glue. So don't feel like you do. You can use Fabri-Tac. I'm just using it because I have it. Okay, let's get this on here. Oops, there's a nice little thread right there. All right, make sure you get your screw holes on the inside. Let me see. Let me put this over here so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to lift it up. Just make sure it's on there evenly. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. It's perfect. Let me grab my tiniest screws in the whole world. Uno. Hi, Christine. That's okay. We're almost done. I'm glad you popped in to say hello. Oops. Okay. Last screw on this side. And I always hand crank them just a turn or two. All right, let's do this other side. Add a little glue. So Candace, that's a very good question. What kind of screws do you need for something like this? You just put an order in, so if you need some, I'll send you some extra. Just let me know what you need. No charge. So if you need some, just send me a instant message like you were earlier. I'll be happy to send you some. Because I know they're probably embedded in my carpet. There we go. Let me see if this looks good on this side. Oh my goodness. Perfect. One. This takes longer than actually making the bag. Isn't that funny? Putting the screws in. See? I dropped one. Where did it go? There it is. Saved it. Okay, last one. Hey, Ellie, I'm going to click on you real quick to make you a admin. So, hold on. There you go. Ellie, say something and see if you come up blue now. So, I want to say something. I have 2 new moderators, admins, Ellie and Mona. Please welcome them. They're just starting, so they I need Jan to give them a little tutorial. Okay. Yeah, welcome Ellie and Mona. I think Mona had to go, but she was on here earlier. There she is. Oh, there's Mona. Rest in peace. Okay, I'm just taking all my clasps come with protective plastic, and I don't take it off until I'm all done. That way I don't scratch anything. Oh, here, let me put my lid on my glue. Hold on. Oops. Oh, dear. Okay, there we go. I just put my screws on right through the plastic, too. Okay. Let me clean up my space. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. So here's another little tip. You know, the plastic around this little thing sometimes doesn't come off. Just burn it. It won't hurt the metal at all, and it melts. Just be careful you don't melt your fabric or anything. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Look how pretty that is with this leather. Oh my gosh, it smells really good too. You guys. And I got my tag on there straight. That's an absolute miracle. The Mega Accordion by Wild Pony Designs. I sell the pattern on my website for her. She gets all the money. What do you guys think? All right, who wants a kit? Or if you want me to make you one, I will. Oh my gosh. It is just stunning, this leather, and it smells so good. This would look really good with the black mat too. I'm just looking at it thinking, oh my. So just like with any leather, I will have limited supplies of the kits because I'm not going to sell all the leather I have, because what I'm going to do next is I'm going to make a leather tote out of this. One of the Barbie leather totes that is in combination with the XOXO leather tote from Purses by Holly. I kind of do a mix of those two. Hi Annie, I didn't see you come in. You guys, thanks for being here. So I'm going to put together some kits for the I got it out of there, for the connectors and for the zipper overlays and for the Mega accordion wallets, the Mega accordion and the small accordion, and then also for the Barbie leather wallet. I have several videos out there on the Barbie leather wallet. It's a great little wallet too. It has more pieces than this, but not much. It's very easy to make. Beautiful. So this kit will come with a piece of leather. I will skive the long sides for you. It will come with a purse clasp color of your choice and the accordion. Those three things. You'll have to supply the lining piece and the Decaville. Fun, 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 fun. And you'll have to show proof of purchase for the pattern. Thanks for watching, guys. What time is it? It's 4:30. I've been live for an hour. I told Tony that I would be live for an hour and then I'd come out and cook dinner, because we haven't had any lunch. We're really bad about that lately. Not eating all day and then having dinner. It's not good for you. Don't do it. I will skive the leather for you. Yes, the kits, the leather kits, for any of the leather kits that I have, I will pre-skive these long edges for you. So you don't have to worry about that at all. I don't skive the top because you need the thickness to put into the clasp. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful day. I appreciate you. And look for the Tamor crossbody pattern release tutorial tomorrow. Just be aware that the first 10 minutes or so, my microphone didn't work. So I had to do a voiceover. I have rarely done that, but I had to. I wasn't going to do the whole video over just because of that. So just FYI. And then it comes back. So I don't know what happened. I didn't let it get to me though. All right, guys, have a wonderful evening. And I don't know who's playing at Thursday Night Football, but somebody is. I'll have to go see.